Hello. Welcome to Shagamu 4. This is the latest of our factories. As you see, each of our factories is not the size of any cable factory in Nigeria. We're not competing. And I keep using the word. It is not, and most of our competitors think we're competing. We're chasing our own race. Our race is against Africa, not against Nigeria anymore. It's against supplying not only Nigeria, but the whole of Africa. It is a game with passion and belief that our people can also be able to do as big as the Chinese, as big as the Turkish. This makes us the biggest producer. This factory, when finished, the biggest producer of reclame in the whole of Africa. The production capacity of this factory is 200 kilometers of 16 4-core per 8 hours. If you come in the morning, ask me for 16 4-core, I won't have 1 meter. I'll give you 200 kilometers by 5 p.m. Wow. Guaranteed, I'll put it right. At that level, I am not competing with an importer. I own the market. And I determine the price of the market. So this will be the biggest production of two things. Of reclame in the whole of Africa. Of armored cable, small wire. The same power I have in 16 4-core reclame, I have it. I can do 60 kilometers of 16 4-core armored in 8 hours. Guaranteed. At that point, I'm crashing the price of all armored cable the day this price starts. Because now I remove all that cable away from the remaining two factories, which you haven't seen yet, and you think this is big. Enter the other two. The other factories now concentrate on 35 to 630 only. I remove from all my factories 10 mm, 16 mm, and 25. Every factory is not producing it again. This factory alone will produce it. This factory is capable of doing 2 billion naira worth of cable per 8 hours. Of just those sizes. 16 4-core, 10 4-core, 25 4-core. 6 and 4 sometimes we are going to put. We have so expanded this factory that we are having another $10 million of expansion going on now. The second phase of this factory, this factory has gone to phase 1, phase 2, we are in phase 3. It started off with 12,000 square meters, which is 1, 2, 3 bays. Extended it with 3,500. We now extended it with another 4,000 now. All the machines have been fully paid for. So it is. Oh, I'd like to introduce you to Engineer Michael Onofoko, our ED, who is in charge of making sure this thing happens, and also in charge of all our production. Any issues, JC? Okay. These are the team of L'Oreal Electrical and some distributors around the country visiting on a tour, guided, co-hosted, and chief host. I'm co-hosting. Chief host is where's that guy? Chief host. Well, the two co-hosts here are here. So we're just taking them on all the factory tours. Alright. So when you look at it, it's a game changer for the whole country, not only for us. And I said our business is turnover based. We're not interested in selling 10 coils. We're not interested in selling 50,000 coils. We're interested in selling 100,000 coils of cable a day. That is our target. We're interested in selling 500 kilometers of cable a day. That is our own target. That is where, when you look at, we're just getting bigger. We're not getting bigger because we feel we don't have what to do with money. Me too, I can pocket my money. But believing that the future of cable should start from this part of Africa. The size of the need of cable is big enough for us to create a market from here and also supply other part of Africa. And that is our own vision. So it's different. So it's not about, everybody keeps looking at Coleman and thinking Coleman is just interested in taking over their market. Is it our fault if you don't put your investment? But what do I do with this type of investment? I am not going to be chasing 1 meter order. I'll be chasing my distributors to be doing hundreds of kilometers of orders. to be doing thousands of kilometers of cable. I'll be giving them prices that they can't sell thousands of kilometers of cable. Really, for us, the end game is once this factory is opened, which we will do about 60% around March, about 100% between June and August because of phase 2. But this first phase will be 100% by June. At that point, the game changes. It's not competition anymore. Forget competition, it's dead. What we now do is chase the price of the market and make cable affordable. Everywhere. It's not only house wiring that we have made affordable. We're going to make power cable affordable, reclin affordable, AAC affordable, every type of cable. If you can make it affordable, why are you importing? I'm sorry, I'm not fighting an importer because I always say when someone says importer, I say how many containers can you bring? With all due respect to every importer, how many? Whatever he can bring in all his life in his container, I can produce it in 8 hours. So how does he want to compete with me? So once we can produce the volume of an importer in 8 hours, by the time he's carrying that goods, I'll score the market. We're going to take over that market, whether anybody likes it or not. Our aim is to put the volume at the right price into the market. End of story. So we're going to take you around this factory. So if you look at it, twisting line, stranding line, armoring line, all this exists in the factory. We have the fastest machines in Africa in here. We have the best set of machines in the world in here. We're proud of the fact that you come here and you can see the type. If you look at it, you enter the Arepo 3 factory. You saw insulated factory. How you feeling the hair here? It's cool, naturally. This is $200,000 extra investment to keep our staff cool. We've started it then, we're continuing. Every factory we're building thereafter, it must be cool. Because we don't want to say because we are Nigerian, we don't want to do things in standard. This is skip standards. This is the fastest twisting line in the world. This is how you twist cable. This is 5 lines of twisting cable. This machine will twist 16 mm 4 at 200 meters per minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we just ordered another 2. And we have 2 working in that factory. So you can imagine they are doing 200 per minute. Calculate how many twists I would have done. I'm not joking. We're not here to joke with the business. We're here to tell you we are taking over the business. New stranding and armoring line. I'm going to show you something we shouldn't really be allowing you to video. Because this is a factory that all the industry have been praying their life to come and see. But we are going to allow you to see something today. Now you can use to decide why you think you should invest all your time and money in the future of cable in Africa. Coleman. This is the future. This is the future of your earning for your trading. This is the future of any business you are going to do that has to do with electrical wire inside this community, inside this Africa. Because we're the only. If you look at the standard of our floor, the standard of our finishing, we don't compromise here. You look at the type of frames. These are European-based frames. Zero compromise. The standard has to be as high as you want it. We have drawing machines in this side. These are from New York. New York is the biggest and best in our industry from Germany. These machines here are best of the type in this part of the world. Because we are breaking barriers for the world. We are breaking barriers for Nigeria. We are to face if they want 25 years. How many industry our road runs? Today your company can buy one in the cable industry. Everybody knows you are that. We were the first West African company to buy one in 2013. Everybody else that owned one owned the European Republic 30-year-old one. We bought the first one then. We own the largest amount of neon in Africa today since 2013. And because the machines are just fast. They are German machines, they are rugged. They can give you all the best you want. We're doing something different. When we looked at reclaim, something that we've noticed about reclaim, especially because of the metering. Metering has changed a lot of things that's happening in reclaim. I don't know how many people do reclaim business at all. Yeah. Now, what has changed in reclaim today is because of metering. Now, the way they use it for meter, they're turning it the way they're turning copper cable. Twist it, twist it, twist it. We're seeing the reclaim, they're cracking. I hope you have all noticed that. Most people's reclaim, when you turn it like that, what happens? The aluminum is breaking. If you pick any reclaim from Coleman in the last 6, 7 to a year, you will never get it made. You know why? We have to anneal. The only way you can achieve an aluminum that is not breaking is that same thing you do to copper when you anneal it to make it softer. You have to do it to anneal. It's more expensive, right? So we're doing that already. But the right way and the future way is to do it online, real time. The same way we do it with knee-off machines on copper, we're now going to be doing it. The first machine ever to be sold to Africa with an online annealer for aluminum is here. So we can go buy it. Let's go in the shop. This machine will draw aluminum and anneal aluminum at the rate of 30 to 35 meters per second. Watch your step, please. We have 2 lines of these machines. We're dropping the tanks now. The commissioning team are here, so we're commissioning and doing all the commissioning now. This, please, we have limitations to what you should be using these pictures for. Please, we're going to allow you, but these are work that we worked hard on to keep these technologies. So I might have to tell you this one, just stop this one.